Hey, folks, this old Bubba back with you. Bubba, the Jewish redneck prepper. I was just out here taking a break, and I just looking at some of the wild edibles I got out here. I got a smorgasbord out here. There's all kinds of wild treats. Here, see all this beautiful stuff out here. Folks, this is a wild edible called chickweed. It's identifiable by a little flower like that. And to my understanding, there are basically three types of type chickweed. And this particular type is what's called star chickweed. That's right, folks, star chickweed. And it's identified by this little flower because it kind of like resembles a little star. Now, this chickweed, the reason it's called chickweed is because farmers back in the day and stuff, and probably still do somewheres in some countries and foreign countries, and maybe even here in the United States, might pull this up and feed it to the chickens, because chickens love this weed. Well, folks, just to give you a little bit of information about this particular weed, I've been eating this weed for quite a while now, and I have to say, out of all the wild edibles, grasses, weed, whatever you may would like to call it, this is one of the most tastiest of all wild vegetables I could say I have ever tried. I mean, it's not bitter, it's not sour, it's not bland. To have to compare it to some other one, to me, it's got like a mild, very mild cucumber flavor. Now, if you like cucumbers, I highly recommend this wild edible. And let me try it here. And see, folks, the leaves, the flower, everything about this chickweed is all edible. This whole plant, you can just take it, put the whole thing, well, maybe not the stem. The stem can be a little bit hard there. I'm going to see if I can find some more flowers here on them. And see, we got a little warm spell here. And this chickweed's popping up all out here on this ground. And folks, if you like salad, I highly recommend this in a salad, because it's a great addition to a salad, or even eating raw, like I'm eating now. It's very juicy, very tender, and very palatable. It's not a harsh, wild edible, or anything like that. Eating it as a trail snack, or if you ever had to be in an urban type survival situation and go in parks and you see this stuff growing, you know you can survive just eating it raw. Now, I've heard other people that eat that it's good in certain stir fries, as long as you don't try to stir fry it very, very long. You know, of all your vegetables you put in your stir fry, you'd want to put this the very last in your stir fry, because it's a tender succulent. It's very tasty, and like I said, it'd be good for wild game. Wild trail snack, like. Well, folks, this is chickweed. Who would ever thought? Folks, if you ever want to learn how to get into wild foraging, check out my wild edible section here on the Jewish Redneck Prepper, because I got over 40, almost 50 something different wild edibles, and I add them periodically to my section and everything, and I still got plenty more to go to show you that you could survive in the wild if you had to. Folks, the know-how is there. It's, a lot of times it's very self-taught. I've watched other foragers, and by trial and error, I learned a lot of wild edibles, of which some I knew as a kid. Folks, if you want to learn about foraging and everything, there's a lot of wild edible books out there that you can buy, such as at Barnes & Nobles or Books A Million, or you can go to Amazon, and they got a good selection on wild edible books and foraging, whether it's wild edibles, mushrooms, trees, anything that's edible out that Mother Nature provides. Well, folks, this is old Bubba. I'm glad you spent a few minutes with me today on my presentation here, wild edible of chickweed. Let you see one more time the chickweed. Folks, don't that look good? Well, Bubba, this is old Bubba saying, get out in the wild and enjoy yourselves, folks. Spend some time with your family. Get out in the woods and have some fun. Well, this is old Bubba saying, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the Jewish Redneck Prepper. Until the next time, I say, God bless, enjoy the journey, and shalom.